Hello, my tarot lovers. This is Maje. This is your tarot community host. And today we are going to look into the relationships between the USA under Trump and China with Jinping. So we are going to look at what are the intentions and if there is going to be any negotiations between these two heads of state, and also what are going to be future relationships, especially as we have Trump, and Trump is being for almost a decade China, 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 China. So let's see what is happening ahead, or at least in the next few months. Say that just to let you know that I'm doing more videos to do tarot analysis of current affairs, especially political and geopolitical situations that they are happening in the world that concern everybody. Subscribe to my channel because there is more videos like this to come. So I hope you like this one. So let's get with the reading. Let's start shuffling the cards. Okay, the opening. Here is the opening. In the past, it's true that there has been a lot of conflicts. The Five of Wands represents conflicts of interest. And here we have one of these two head of state. It seems to be that, you know, it want to making things easier. For me, the cups are in the east. Of course, I'm in Europe, UK and Europe. When there is sunrise is in the east. So, and for me the first thing is the cups. So I would say that this is more related to Jinping. One of them too, I got the feeling that this represents more Jinping, and there will be trips. So I think there is the facility of saying, well, let's meet up, let's negotiate, or let's facilitate something. The King of Cups here is representing somebody who wants to facilitate an alternative for these conflicts. The Six of Swords here in the future is more about finding alternatives for the future. But if we count 6, 4, and 5 is 15. So 15 represents the devil. So even that these things can be facilitated for the future to bring different alternatives with the Six of Swords, things are very tense overall. And especially for Jinping. Now that we have looked at the opening, let's start looking at the intentions. What are Trump's intentions with China? Okay, looking at Trump's intentions, obviously Trump is very unhappy of the economy compared to China. Trump knows that China could have a stronger economy than USA. That in China they live much better. Trump knows that. He knows that the economy is better there. And I think he wants to see by themselves what sort of progress he can achieve out of China. What he can get out of China. What is it that he can create out of China. And now let's see Jinping intentions. We have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Hanged One in the past, and in the future the Tower. For Jinping, there is situation that they have been going on and on and on for too long. And the Page of Pentacles represents Earth, but represents islands. it actually represents small places. If we're looking at geography, if we're looking at the element of Earth, the page, if it was a place, it will be a small island or a small place. I think Jinping is concerned about Taiwan. He's definitely concerned about Taiwan. And he's definitely concerned, I see definitely Jinping much more concerned about the future with USA than Trump. Trump is quite confident that he can create or do something or change something. But Jinping is a bit more concerned about things, how things can turn in the future. Especially small things, like I say, like an island like Taiwan or strategic places. But this is a concern that has been happening for a very long time. This is not new. And now let's see, 16, and here is the Wheel of Fortune. Of course, Jinping wants things, you know, we have here the Wheel of Fortune, things moving forward, opportunities. Jinping doesn't want stagnation, or doesn't want that things are going to stay as they have been for too long. But he's very concerned about the future. So, and now let's see, is Trump preparing any sort of negotiation? What is it that he wants from China? What is it that he's going to do? This is a bit crazy. Look, the Fool, the Devil, the Two of Swords. It doesn't look good. Okay, Trump, how can I say this? Also, the total here is 17, 15 and 2. This is 0, 17. 17 represents the star. And the star sometimes, even if it's a positive card, it's an optimistic card, it also represents things that can be unattainable. So, and having the Fool in the past denotes that Trump is a bit like all over the place. He's not, you know, it's like, I think in certain terms he can be realistic that this is, if he tries to negotiate with China, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be an easy negotiation. It's not like he can threaten China that easily. It doesn't look good, because it looks like Trump negotiations are to impose himself in the most vile ways. Even that maybe what he wants to negotiate is a bit unattainable, or a bit like, you know, like the Fool. No planning, no map, no. It's a bit all over the place. Within the Two of Swords denote self-doubts about how to negotiate with China. Then, what is it that Jinping wants from USA, from the Trump administration, and what are the negotiations that Jinping wants to have? Okay, look, the total here, we have the Three of Swords in the past, close to the Hanged One, the Knight of Swords and the Two of Wands. I think China in mind got two options, or we do this way, or we do this that way. The thing is, one thing that Jinping wants to resolve is this situation that I was talking about that is being for a long time, because if we count 7, 10 and 2 is 12, and 12 represents the Hanged One. There is something, this has been going on for more than 12 years, so before Biden and before the first term of Trump. And here is something that is being stagnated, that is being happening, and it's not being very positive for China. It could be threats, it could be things that has been said, or maybe more tariffs, or more, you know, things that has been said, things that, or threats, or things like that has been happening for a long time, and Jinping is definitely concerned about that. But he got two solutions, he got two ways. And I think Jinping and China, they are thinking about these negotiations, what could be best to do. And, you know, as I say before, there is a couple of options that they will come up with if they have to negotiate with Trump. Now, what is the future relationships with China under Trump perspective? Okay, the total here is the number 7 is the Chariot. The Two of Pentacles in the past, the Magician, the number 1 in the present, and the King of Pentacles in the future. Look, Trump wanted that Trump want to follow this old concept about world orders and who is the top guy in the game, and this competitive and about money and business, we are the better and the most powerful. This is something that Trump wants to achieve. Trump doesn't want other nations to grow, to do well or anything. They want America to be first in the world, not first at home, first in the world. So with this attitude that we see here, I think it's difficult. I think it's difficult to have harmony, global harmony. But anyway, let's see what are in the mind of Jinping and the Chinese view, what are the future relationships in their perspective. Look, it's very good that we have in the future the Temperance. China definitely doesn't want confrontation. They have things with the Page of Swords, they have things that they could complain about. And I think in the past, they feel like they have been naive, or they have been too soft, or they have been, but they don't want confrontations either. It's almost like, I want to be heard. I want to say, or I want to put forward my opinion, or I want to put my foot on something. The total number here is 10, number is the world. I don't think China want to be the top guy in the game. What they want is a bit more of harmony. The Temperance is about harmony, global harmony, but also that they can speak up, or they can, let's say, raise their concerns, especially when their concerns have been topped up, especially by lies and illusions. Yeah. So what is the overall, what is the future of USA under Trump and communist China with Jinping? What is the future in general terms? There is gonna still propaganda. There is gonna still lies and challenges and provocations. I think there could be in the future even more provocations than in the past, because in the past there has been some sort of formalities. But now these formalities are changing shape, especially with the new generations. The total here is the moon. Things are not very clear yet how things are going to develop between USA under Trump with China under communism. So things are not clear, but the formalists that have been in the past, they could change to a bit of more, let's say, harsh or provocations or things like that. And let's see, anything else we need to know about this? I think pretty much are things between USA and China. Relationships between China and USA will pretty much be the same, but there will still be a distance. There is not this closeness. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Wands and the Hermit. So the things about business exchange, they're gonna carry on with some modifications, some challenges or provocations that I mentioned before with the Knight of Wands. And it could be still a big distance between China and USA. I think this is the reading for now between China and USA. Let me know in the comments below what you're thinking about the relationship between Trump and Jinping. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I see you in the next video. Thank you. Mwah.